Good morning, my beautiful people. This is John from USA Modern. Welcome back to this channel. This is Sunday Talk, episode number 183. In today's episode, just like every week, I'm gonna go over 5 questions I received from you guys. Some of you guys who are watching my videos. I will go over NVC update of this week. For some of you guys who didn't have a chance to watch my Tuesday update I did about NVC, and also I have another powerful and positive quote for you. On top of that, I have a question. I wanted a question I'm gonna ask you, okay, and then I will give you the answer as well, just so some of you guys who don't know anything about that question will learn something about it, to help you with your I-130 process. Okay, if you are new here, my main goal is to help newcomers, permanent resident, and also U.S. citizens regarding the I-130 process. And also we talk about any different topics that will help newcomers to have a better life here in the United States of America. Before I start today's video, I want to wish you guys a happy Sunday. I hope your day is going well. Guys, let's start with the powerful quote that I have for you today. Today's quote is coming from Mark Twain. Here is the quote. The two most important days in your life are the day you are born and the day you find out why. Again, the two most important days in your life are the day you are born and the day you find out why. I think it's a powerful quote. Well, first of all, you are born in this world, but we all come to this world for a purpose. We all have a purpose in life. But unfortunately, a lot of people don't know their purpose till they die. But if you have a chance to know your purpose, to know why you are on this earth, your life won't be the same again, because you're gonna start living so you can do whatever you came on this earth to do, and your life will have a sense. Everything will make sense for you if you know your purpose. So let me know in the description of what you think about this quote. I think it's a very powerful quote. I really like it. So guys, let's start with the questions that I have for you today. USA Mon. The first question of today's video is coming from B Favor. Here is the question. Hello, great video. Can I invite 2 people at this time to come visit me in the USA? Please urgently advise. Thank you in advance. Well, thanks for the question. That's a good question, especially for some of you guys who want to invite maybe your parents to come and visit you here in the United States of America, but you don't know if you can invite both of them at the same time, or you want to invite your siblings. I don't think it's going to be a problem, especially if they come into an event. Let's say maybe your wife or you have a baby, and you want your siblings or your parent to come and visit you so they can see the grandchild or the nephew or niece or whatever. It won't be a problem as long as you send them an invitation letter. They can use that, and then apply for visitor visa. Basically, they're not just gonna use the invitation letter, but they're gonna, there are some documents they have to add to those to the invitation letter to apply for visitor visa. And I don't think it's gonna be a problem, especially like I say, maybe you have a child, maybe you're gonna get married, or you invite them to your graduation and stuff like that. Okay, so let's move to the second question of today's video. This one is coming from Security Guy. Here is the question. What is proof of US status? Well, that's a good question. Thanks for the question. Some of you guys who are in I-130 process and your case already moved to NVC, you know that one of the civil document is on proof of status, for you, the petitioner, who's trying to bring somebody here in the United States of America on immigrant visa. Well, the proof of status can be either your green card or your U.S. passport. Okay, if you don't have a U.S. passport, you can use your U.S. naturalization uh, as a proof of status. Okay, I believe if you are born here, United States of America, your birth certificate can be used also as a proof of status. But mainly is your green card, the U.S. Passport or certificate. Okay. All right, guys, and let's move to another question. This one is coming from Greater in Me TV. Here is the question. Thanks, Mr. John, for all the information you are passing to us. Please, Mr. John, I received an email from NVC that I should not travel or sell any property since October 2017. Up until now, I have not received any of your appointment letter from them. What will I do now? Well, thanks for the question. It sounds like you are not immediate relative, and you are willing to so your private day becomes current, to receive your interview appointment letter. So you will receive all those letters times to time, just as kind of like a reminder that, okay, NVC is saying that they didn't forget about you. They're still waiting for the U.S. consulate to let them know if they have spot available to schedule your interview. That's basically what that email is. They are telling you not to sell your stuff because sometimes people are so excited, because they are in the process to go to United States of America. They start selling their stuff. Don't do that. Even if you have an interview appointment later, even if you go to an interview, get your visa, don't sell your stuff, because when you come to United States of America at the port of entry, the CBP officers have a power to deny you entry to United States of America. So it's better not to sell none of your stuff till you move to United States of America. You get your green card, everything is straight before you maybe make a decision to sell some of your stuff, if you're gonna sell them. So yeah, at this point, I think you just have to keep waiting until NVC schedule your interview appointment letter and notify you. Okay, let's move to the fourth question of today's video. I have my tea here. So this one is coming from Dera Adokba. Here is the question. I have a question. If I travel to Nigeria, do I need to have my U.S. citizenship and passport, or can I travel with my U.S. green card and Nigeria passport? Well, thanks for the question. This it's kind of tricky question, because when you become a U.S. citizen, you won't have your green card anymore. They're gonna take your green card away from you. Okay, meaning that if you're gonna travel at that point, you have to apply for U.S. passport and use the passport, get a visa. If from whatever country you're going to require a visa, you have to get that visa in your U.S. passport. Okay. If you are a green card holder, you will use your green card with your passport. If you're from Nigeria, you use your Nigeria passport to travel to Nigeria. Okay, but again, if you become a U.S. citizen, you will not have your green card anymore. So you're just gonna use your U.S. passport. Okay, and make sure you get a visa. Okay, but some country, I think if you're using your national identity card, like you're from Nigeria, you're using a Nigerian national identity card on top of your U.S. passport, you won't get a visa. I don't know for sure for Nigeria, but certain African country it's like that. Okay, but you just have to double check with the Nigeria embassy here, United States of America, to see if you're gonna get a visa in your U.S. passport or to travel to Nigeria. Okay. In case you have a national identity card. If you don't have a national identity card, I know for sure you're gonna get a visa in your U.S. passport to travel to Nigeria. All right, let's move to the last question of today's video. This one is coming from Shelly Aladen. Here is the question. Hi John, I would really like you to tell me if there is anything I can do to speed up my interview. I'm pregnant on F21 category. Well, thanks for the question. So, NVC gives you option to expedite your case if you are in a life and death situation, you are in an emergency situation. Okay, whether it's the visa applicant or the petitioner. Okay, as long as you provide enough proof and you send your request to NVC, they will review everything, and they can approve your request. But if for whatever situation you're in, it's not that emergency situation, it's not that it's not life and death situation, they will deny your request. So you being pregnant, I don't think they're gonna consider that as an emergency situation. I know, some people will be like, oh, I want my husband to be there, when I give birth and stuff like that. And I don't think they really take that in consideration. Like, they don't see that as an emergency situation. But you have to be like a really emergency situation and have enough proof. Some of you guys who are watching me, whose requests were approved, you know that you have to provide enough document, to convince NVC that you really they have to expedite your request. Okay, they have to approve your expedite request, I should say. So in your situation, well, you can try, but in normal way, F2, F21 category, you are a wife of a green card holder, and I don't know anything that can help you speed up the process other than just keep waiting until NVC schedule any appointment later, or send your request if you are in a life and death situation. Okay, all right guys, let's move to an NVC update of this week. So some of you guys who already who are in who started I-130 process, that once your case is approved by USCIS, they will move your case to NVC National Visa Center. So this week NVC announced that they are working on cases they received from USCIS on November 16, 2022. I didn't move from last week. I think last week was on November 16, 2022 as well. So hopefully next week it will move a little bit. So they are working on those cases. So meaning that some of you guys will receive your welcome letter. Most of the time when USCIS send a case to NVC, I would say it'll take roughly 6 weeks to sometimes up to 2 months in order to get a welcome letter, especially if you are not if you are immediate relative. Okay, if you are not immediate relative, you have to wait longer, because again, your priority has to become current first. Okay, so they will create a visa case and send you a welcome letter, like I said, and then once you log into NVC, you're gonna pay fees, you're gonna submit a document, NVC will review everything. So this week they announced on their website that they are reviewing document they received from you guys on December 28th, 2022. After that, if nothing's missing, they're gonna send you a notification that your document to qualify, meaning that you're gonna wait for your interview appointment later. I know a lot of you guys are in the level now. You're waiting for your interview appointment letter. And then the third update is regarding inquiries. I know a lot of you guys sending NVC emails asking different questions, and they are responding to the emails you guys sent on January 17, 2023. Well, make sure you check your inbox, and sometime the email will go to your spam folder or your junk folder. Make sure you check those to see if NVC send you an email. Okay, so that's all I have regarding NVC. Now let's talk about the question that I have for you. I should talk about the question before I jump to the NVC, but we can do it now. So the question I have for you regarding I-130 process today is: you may not file Form I-130 for natural parent if you gain lawful permanent resident status or U.S. citizenship through adoption, true or false. I'm going to repeat the question again. You may not file Form I-130 for natural parents if you gain lawful permanent resident status or citizenship through adoption, true or false. The answer is true. Okay, you cannot file I-130 for your natural parent if you get your green card or your citizenship through adoption, meaning that somebody adopt you, you get naturalization, through the process. You cannot do that. You cannot petition for your natural parent in that case. Okay, so guys, I think on that's all I have for you today. I hope you learned something from today's video. If you do, you know somebody who will benefit from the video, all you gotta do is to share the video with that person. Okay, that's how we're gonna grow on the channel. If you like the video, click on the like button. That helps grow the channel as well. If you want to be notified every time I have a new video, click on the bell. That way, every time I upload a video, you're gonna be one of those the first people, and YouTube will notify. That way, you can watch the video first. Okay, if you want to subscribe to this channel, you can click on the subscribe button to subscribe to this channel. Again, my name is John. Whatever you do today, do it peacefully. Oh, I forgot, if you want to support the channel, click on the super thanks below this video, or you can go to our website to purchase at least one USA month on t-shirt. Thanks for watching again, and I'll see you in the next video.
USA Monde.